Okay, so today we're working on weighted averages. This is a similar equation to what we did yesterday, just a slightly different concept. So what we're going to be doing today is you'll have a number line similar to what you saw yesterday. So a number line and maybe a point, 2 points on that number line. So let's call this point A and point B. And let's say A is at -5 and then B is at 2. And then part of the problem says that point A has a weight of 4. So imagine like 4 weights on A. And then B has a weight of 2. And then what we're trying to find is a weighted average. So like the balance point of this. So in this case, the balance point would be kind of like over here. That would like balance it out, essentially. And there's a mathematical way to do this, so we're not like guessing, but you can kind of visualize it that way. Okay, so how does this work mathematically? Let's see. So we're going to look down here. It says, find the coordinates of P that represent the weighted average for each set of points on the given number line with the provided conditions. So it says point B has a weight that's 3 times as much as A. So B has 3 weights, essentially 1, 2, 3, and A has 1 weight. We're trying to find a place where it balance. So since this has more weight, the balance point would be like over here somewhere. The mathematical way to do this is we're going to do 1 times this point and 3 times this point. So the way it would look in an equation is 1 times, this is at -4, plus 3 times, this is at 5, over the total weight. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 weights. 4 total weights. And then once we have it set up, we can just solve it. -4 plus 15 over 4, 11 over 4. You divide that, it comes out to 2.75. So that's actually really close to where I drew it just visually. So yeah. Anyways, so this is our answer. This is the weighted average. Okay, number 2 says point C has a weight of 2. So point C right here has a weight of 2. So like 2 weights on it. D has a weight of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And E has a weight of 3. 1, 2, 3. What is the weighted average? Okay, so we're going to do almost the same equation. It'll be 2 times this amount, 4 times this amount, and 3 times this amount. So like 2 times -5 plus 4 times, location here is 1, plus 3 times, location here is 4. And then we divide by the total weight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weights. And then we just go through and solve. So I get -10 plus 4 plus 12 over 9. 6 over 9. Divide that out. We get 6 repeating, which would round to 6, 7. 6, 7. I still don't understand, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, 6, 7. So our balance point here would be around her. 6, 7. DK. Okay. So before we bring in like a different style of problem, we're gonna just practice this one more time. So if you flip to the back here, we're going to do number 1 right here. Okay, so number 1, it says find the weighted average if the weight of M is 6 and the weight of O is 4. So 6 times this, and the weight of O is 4. So 4 times this. I could draw the weights, but I think you get the point at this point. And then we'll set up the equation. So 6 times that's at -1 plus 4 times that's at 3 over 6 plus 4, 10 weights. -6 plus 12 over 10, 6 over 10, which divides to 0.6. And that's the answer. Got it. We're going to flip back to the page before it now. Okay, so we're not going to do this one at the bottom of the page and cross that out. And we're going to move over here. And we're just going to do number 4 and 5, and we're not going to do number 6. Okay, so for 4 and 5, what it's talking about is it's like, okay, you have a coordinate plane. It's a visual. So you have coordinate plane. And then on the coordinate plane, you have a line or something. And then these have the weight. So let's say this has a weight of 3 and this has a weight of 1, and it wants to know like where the balance point is. So that's what we're doing. And we're trying to figure out like what coordinates that is. Okay, so here it says, given the coordinates, find, or point E weighs 4 and point F weighs 2, find the weighted average. So essentially point E weighs 4, so it'll be 4 times this, and F weighs 2, so it's going to be 2 times this. And we're just going to split up X and Y like we did before. So X and Y, and have like kind of 2 separate equations going on. So X would be the X coordinates here. And then Y be these Y coordinates. I want to do it in pen, but I'm nervous that I'm going to like mess something up because there's a lot of moving parts. Okay, so we have 4 times 7 plus 2 times -9 over the total weights, so 6 weights, because 4 plus 2, 6 weights. While my brain's on setting up equations, I'm going to do that for Y as well. So it'll be 4 times 3 plus 2 times 6 over 6 weights. Okay, so now all I have to do is solve. First one, 1.67. I don't know, it's our lucky day. I feel like this is a sign. Okay, and then we solve this 12 plus 12 over 6 comes out to 4. Okay, so these are our coordinates. This is our X coordinate, and then this is our Y. So the coordinates are 1.67 and 4. Okay, for the next one, we're going to do the same process. This time we have 3 coordinates. It says B has a weight 2 times as much as A, and C weighs 3 times as much as A. So B is 2x, and C is 3x, and then A is just 1x. And then we'll have just x and y again. And our x helps if I highlight it. Keeps my brain from confusing everything. Okay, so now that I have it all ready to go, 1 times -4 plus 2 times -2 plus 3 times 2 over the total weights. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 weights. And then I'll do the same thing for y. 1 times -4 plus 2 times -1 plus 3 times 5 over the total weight, 6 weights. And then we'll solve it out. And 1/2. So this is our x coordinate, and this is our y. -1/3 and 1 1/2. That is all. Okay, so your to-do list. Actually, this is the last lesson we're going to do in this packet because the other 2 lessons you already did with the sub. So you're going to turn in this packet quickly. I'm going to quickly grade it and give it back to you. Turn in packet. Homework 2-2 on Schoology. So you have 20 minutes, which is a good amount of time to finish it. And then if you finish that, then work on Alex. And if you have all that done in 10 Alex, you can ask your friend, but I doubt anybody, maybe there's somebody, but okay. So turn in your packet. I'll quickly grade it and give it back to you. It'll take me 5 minutes, hopefully. And then I'm done with homework.